killer ways to make partnerships work for product managers. Techniques for product managers to find ways to work with others in order to make their products successful. Written by Dr. Jim Anderson. Narrated by Dr. Jim Anderson. Acknowledgements. Any book like this one is the result of years of real-world work experience. In my over 25 years of working for 7 different firms, I've met countless fantastic people, and I've also been mentored by some truly exceptional ones. Although I've probably forgotten some of the people who made me the person that I am today, here is my attempt to finally give them the recognition that they so truly deserve. Thomas P. Anderson, Art Pewitt, Bobby Marshall, Bob Boggs. This book is dedicated to my family, Lori, Maddie, Nick, and Ben. None of this would have been possible without their constant love and support. Thanks for always believing in me and providing me with the strength to always be willing to go out there and be my best for you.
About the author. I must confess that I never set out to be a product manager. When I went to school, I studied computer science and thought that I'd get a nice job programming, and that would be that. Well, at least part of that plan worked out. My first job was working for Boeing on their FA-18 fighter jet program. I spent my days programming fighter jet software in assembly language, and I loved it. The U.S. government decided to save some money and went looking for other countries to sell this plane to. This put me into an unfamiliar role. I started meeting with foreign military officials in order to explain what my product did. Time moved on, and so did I. I found myself working for Siemens, the big German telecommunications company. They were making phone switches and selling them to the 7 U.S. phone companies. The problem was that the switches were too complicated. Customers couldn't tell the difference between one complicated phone switch from another complicated phone switch. The Siemens sales folks were in a bind. They didn't know enough about how the switches worked to tell their customers why they should buy them. Siemens reached out to their engineering unit looking for anyone who could help the sales teams out. I put my hand up, and overnight, I became a product manager. Since then, I've spent over 20 years working as a product manager for both big companies and startups. This has given me an opportunity to do everything that a product manager does many times. I know what works as well as what doesn't work. I now live in Tampa, Florida, where I spend my time managing my consulting business, Blue Elephant Consulting, teaching college courses at the Florida Polytech University, and traveling to work with companies like yours to share the knowledge that I have about how product managers...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?